Welcome to the world of Hajduk Split. More than just a football club, it's a way of life. Founded in 1911, Hajduk has stood the test of time, battling through history with passion, pride and an undying support of the Torcida, the oldest supporters group in Europe. From legendary triumphs in the Yugoslav and Croatian leagues to unforgettable European nights, Hajduk has always been a symbol of resilience and heart. Today, the club continues to fight to reclaim the glory of past, fueled by young talents, a fiercely loyal fan base, and the dream of bringing more silverware back to the POWERHOUSE stadium. The future is bright, ambitious, unstoppable. The mission is clear: return Hajduk to the top where it belongs. Are you ready to witness history in the making? I'm Billy. G'day everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another brand new series. We are back with Build a Nation, but this time we are in Croatia. Thank you very much for the guys who voted on the poll. I had a poll running on the channel page and also a poll on my Twitter page a few weeks ago, asking you guys what country you would like to see me rebuild a club in and also build a nation up, and Croatia was the resounding winner, should I say. And yeah, here we are, but we aren't with the usual club. Everybody seems to pick Dinamo Zagreb. In fact, I picked Dinamo Zagreb as my first ever rebuild back on FM23, but this time, upon recommendations of a couple of people who have left comments in the past saying that I should do Hajduk, so that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing Hajduk Split for this one and already starting to really enjoy it. So let's delve into it. Let's have a little look at Hajduk's history first, because as I said, they're at the POWERHOUSE stadium. It's a 35,000 capacity almost. Very historic club. History wise, they've won the Croatian First League 6 times, the Yugoslav First League when it was Yugoslavia before it all got split apart, the Croatian Cup, which they've actually won reasonably recently. They've won it back to back in 22 and 23, but haven't won it for the last couple of years. The Croatian Super Cup, which is their charity shield, they haven't actually won since 2005. And the Croatian League, more importantly, they've not won since 2005 either. Because if we have a look at the Croatian League and have a look at the history, Dinamo have been utterly dominant in that one, along with Rijeka. I think that's how you pronounce it. Winning just one, but Hajduk basically being the bridesmaids a lot of the time. Not on my watch. No. Hajduk is coming up the ranks and we are going to dominate this league without a doubt. So as I say, if we have a look at the history, that's the history cleared there. They have a very strong squad already. Financially wise as well, they're pretty well off. Transfer budget 24 million for next season already. No debts, no loans. As I say, the squad is very, very good because they have one particular player in here who, yes, he's 36, Ivan Rakitic. His physicals ain't the best, but technically and mentally, Ivan Rakitic, he's been there, he's done that. I mean, you look at the guy's career. Started off in Switzerland, went to Schalke, Sevilla, Barcelona, then back to Sevilla. He's had an incredible career. I think in his biography, it's got everything there. And they say he did actually terminate his own contract in Saudi last season in real life to help Hajduk come up out of the shadow of Dinamo Zagreb, and that is exactly what they're targeting basically in real life. And they have a very, very good young squad as well. Rokas Stas. Oh god, I'm going to butcher some of these names, I'm really sorry. But again, a very talented American / Croat. I think he's a Croat actually. Let's have a look. Information. No, Lithuanian actually. So he's a half and half American Lithuanian central midfielder, but incredibly good, really good. In the age of 19, he's got a lot of potential. There's also Stip Buick, who is on loan this season from Valladolid, but I believe, yeah, he's a former Hajduk player. So they've done a deal with LAFC, sold him there. Then he went to Valladolid, and then he's gone on loan back to Hajduk. Weird career moves. But again, a very talented player, so we'll get the most out of him this season. A few others dotted around. I think one of my main standouts, actually, looking through the squad already, is going to be Marko Livaya for this season. Seasoned striker, hopefully will get me a lot of goals and propel us up the table, fingers crossed. Tactically wise as well, I'm going pretty aggressive attacking. Got Regista, halfback, 2 wingers and 2 forwards, so I'm hoping for a lot of goals in this one. The squad's got it in them. The squad has got it in them. So, with the Build a Nation as well, what is the target of a Build a Nation? Hang on, I need to go back here for a second. If we go to that, then go to the Croatian League. Right, okay, yeah. So, as you can see, we're sitting 3rd in the league. We've only won 1 and we've lost 1 at the start of the season, as we are at the 31st of July. The Croat League starts a little bit earlier than everybody else. They also have all the European qualifying rounds to do, so if you get Champions League, Europa League and all that sort of stuff, they have to do that earlier on. So you don't actually have that much of a friendly season period. A lot of their friendlies and build-up is actually the qualifying slots. But obviously the main target, or one of the main targets, is not only to make Hajduk the most dominant team in the Croatian League, but also to win European trophies. Ideally, the target would be the Champions League, but you have to think about the Champions League like 10 seasons down the line. Targets of the Conference League and the Europa League are definitely more realistic, but also you'll see down here, the Croatian First League is ranked 20th in Europe, which is actually pretty high. If you look at competition reputation, so we are right down the bottom here, behind the Russian Premier League, the Skybet Championship, the Danish Super League, and the Ukrainian Premier League, weirdly enough. So the target by the time we finish this experiment, I would like to get the Croatian League up near the top 10. Actually, I think justifiably it should be higher than the Scottish Prem. So I would like to see the Croatian League into that top 10 zone. Fingers crossed. But to go and do that, we have to go and win matches. And, well, I'm going to go and run the highlights reel for the first season. Come and join me after that to see how we get on. After not winning the league title for 20 years, it's clear where our priorities need to be first. We had a blistering start to our league campaign, notching up 8 wins in 9, including big wins, 4-2 versus Osijek, and a 5-0 hammering of Dinamo Zagreb. It wasn't all plain sailing though, as between October and mid-February we had only won 4 out of our next 13 fixtures, with way too many draws for my liking, but also a couple of silly losses to Istra and Gorica. At the tail end of the season, things clicked into gear again. A 2-1 win versus Sibnik, 3-2 versus Rijeka, and a 6-0 hammering of Lokomotiva all helped in the end to secure Hajduk Split's first league title in 2 decades. Sadly, we couldn't master up the domestic double, as after beating Vartex and Jadran Porec, we were knocked out by Istra 1-0 in the quarterfinals. And clearly we had work to do in Europe, as we couldn't even qualify for the Conference League proper, getting knocked out by Copenhagen 6-3 on aggregate in the 3rd qualifying round. Well, this is going to be a lot of fun, isn't it? Come on, league title in our first season. Hajduk's first league title in 20 years, and we did it in our first season. I said Levio was going to be key. He got the highest average rating and the most goals this season, so very, very happy with that. So let's have a quick look at it. Let's have a look at the past positions as well. So Hajduk, we fluctuated between 1st and 2nd really for most of the season, but it pretty much, we deserved it. We deserved it. It was our season. Ended up beating Dinamo Zagreb by 4 points. Scored more goals than them. Levio was the top scorer. Rakitic and Levio, highest average ratings. Kalinic with the most clean sheets. Most yellow cards in there as well. Assists, Rakitic again. Player of the matches, Levio. Can't really knock it, can you? That's absolutely perfect. And the fact is that we won our last game 6-0 against Lokomotiva. Really sealed the deal. But other competitions-wise, yeah. The European competitions is going to be my bugbear, I feel. I had this with the last Build a Nation save, where the European competitions were the more difficult side of things. When I was playing with Linfield. Linfield Build a Nation save, I'll leave a link for at the end of this video. But the Croatian Cup was probably, let's have a look at the first round. Got through the first round against Vartex, second round against Jadran Porec, then quarterfinals, getting done by Istra. That's a little bit annoying, especially when you consider Istra finished 14 points behind us. I don't know, is that disappointing? Yeah, I think it is. From our standards, it is disappointing. But we'll have a quick look at the squad as well. Average ratings through the roof. 22 goals from Lavia, 14 from Malaka. Rusin got 10 and 6, 10 and 9 from Stip Buick. But these 3 players are all on loan and they're all going to go, so I've got to replace all of them. That's not going to be good. 6 and 6 from Sangyang, 6 and 11 from Rakitic, 4 and 5 from Michael Zappa. So all in all, some really, really good performances. Transfer fees wise, we got nearly 8 million. But bearing in mind, we're going through Champions League qualification for next season. So I'm not targeting Champions League for next season. I think that's unrealistic. In fact, that's incredibly unrealistic. But we do have a good bank balance. We do have a reasonable transfer budget. It means that we can get some deals done. Oh yeah, this one deal, Luka Vuskovic, he's going to Spurs. That's already done in this because again, as well, I don't think I said this at the start of the video, but this is on an up-to-date transfer database, real-life transfer database as of the January window. So the likes of Luka Vuskovic, who is a really good Croatian talent, sadly got sold. I think he got sold to Spurs, and Spurs loaned him straight out to Westerlo, but it's not registered on here. Which is a shame, because I would have liked to have kept him a little bit, but Hajduk made the money off him. So, here we are. We are on first season completed at the moment with the Croatian League. In fact, let's have a look at the league. No, let's do it this way. Hajduk, do it. First in the league. No, we're still 20th. I didn't expect any rise up out of that, to be fair. But we do have a long road ahead. But I think we could do this. I think we can get the Croatian League up near the top 10 by the time we finish this. Fingers crossed. But you're going to have to come join me for the next episode to find out what actually happens. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy this content. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you later. Ta-ra.